What if this ancient liquid gold, as some called it, actually holds, real secrets for our health today? Today, we're doing a deep dive into extra virgin olive oil EVOO. We've got some fascinating sources you shared, and our mission really is to figure out why it's such a health cornerstone, and maybe more importantly, how you can actually find the good stuff, the real deal.
Yeah, that's a great mission. Because that term extra virgin, it's not just fancy labeling, it's very specific. It means the oil comes purely from, well, mechanical methods, so cold pressing. And critically, the temperature has to stay below 27 degrees Celsius. That's about 80 Fahrenheit.
Okay, so that specific low temp process is vital.
Absolutely. Keeps all those delicate antioxidants and, the good plant compounds intact. Totally different from other oils that might use chemicals or high heat. That's what gives EVO its edge, health-wise and taste-wise.
Right. And that leads perfectly into, I think, one of the biggest myths out there about EVO, the whole cooking thing, the smoke point.
Ah, yes. The smoke point question.
People think you just can't cook with it, right? That it's too delicate. But the sources say that's just, well, wrong for true high-quality EVOO.
Completely wrong. Good EVOO can actually handle heat up to around 400, maybe 410 Fahrenheit. That's 204 to 210 Celsius.
Wow. Okay, so sautéing, roasting, even some frying.
Definitely. It's perfectly suitable. It doesn't break down easily. That's largely thanks to its high oleic acid content. It's a monounsaturated fat, very stable, resists oxidation really well, even with heat.
That's a real game changer for the kitchen then. So what gives it that stability and all those health benefits we hear about?
Well, it comes down to these powerful compounds called polyphenols. One in particular is oleocanthal. It's fascinating. It's sometimes called natural ibuprofen.
Natural ibuprofen. Why is that?
Because it works on similar anti-inflammatory pathways. You know that peppery sort of burn you sometimes get in the back of your throat with good olive oil?
Yeah, that kick.
That's the oleocanthal. It's actually a sign of quality, not a defect. And these compounds, they're linked to all sorts of benefits, anti-inflammatory, potentially anti-cancer effects, even neuroprotective stuff. There's research looking at how it might help clear amyloid beta proteins, which are implicated in Alzheimer's disease.
That's incredible. And didn't one of the big studies, pre-Dimed, look at heart health?
Exactly. The pre-Dimed trial was landmark. They found that about 4 tablespoons a day led to a 30% reduction in major cardiovascular events, stroke, heart attack.
30%, just from olive oil.
Well, as part of a Mediterranean diet, yes. But the EVOO component was key. It also helps with diabetes management, fights chronic inflammation. The list is pretty long.
Okay, so the benefits are huge, which makes it even more important to know you're getting the real thing. Because fraud is a massive problem, isn't it? I saw a figure Italy seized 1.7 million liters of fake stuff just last year.
It's a huge issue. Adulteration is rampant. So yes, vigilance is absolutely key for you, the consumer.
So what should people look for standing there in the supermarket aisle?
Okay, first, look for a harvest date, not just a Best By date. You want to know when the olives were actually pressed? Fresher is better. Then, look for certifications. PDO Protected Designation of Origin, or PGI Protected Geographical Indication.
PDO or PGI?
Right. These guarantee the oil's origin and quality standards for that specific region. They're a really good sign, but honestly, beyond the label, trust your senses.
How so? Taste and smell.
Exactly. Good EVO should taste fruity, maybe a bit grassy or like green herbs. It should have a pleasant bitterness. And then that peppery finish we talked about, the oleocanthal kick.
Yeah.
And the smell. Fresh, vibrant, not stale or musty.
Okay. Fruity, bitter, peppery. Got it. And storage matters too, right?
Oh, absolutely. Light is the enemy. Always choose oil in dark glass bottles or tin containers. Keep it cool and dark at home too.
So it's gone from this ancient, almost revered substance to a scientifically validated superfood. It's really so much more than just a cooking fat. It's like a dietary tool.
A powerful one.
So the next time you're drizzling it, or maybe even deciding to saute with it, just remember all that hidden power. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other delicious, healthy secrets could you unlock with the real thing in your own kitchen?